Hello. So, we're doing another dubbed episode. I think we got a few more of these left. Not too many. But anyways, this is Folgunthur. Um, like I said last episode, my game crashed as soon as I went in here, so we're gonna do Folgunthur and then whatever dungeon it is that gives you the where you like assemble the Gauldur Amulet. So we're gonna do that in the same episode. So Gauldur Amulet's a pretty big upgrade for us, to be honest. Yeah, I see a Death Lord right away, and I'm like, nah, I'm out of here. I need him to tank the shouts at least. I'm wondering where my troll is, but like I said, that's the bad thing about trolls is if you bring them indoors, there's a lot of places they can't fit. See, what would have been smart during this fighting, now that I'm watching this retroactively, because I was really worried about all these guys, it would have been really smart to summon Spectral Archers while they were all distracted. Since my Magicka bar is full and I'm not using it. The only real annoying thing about Spectral Archers, as you can see, then don't get me wrong, I think they're one of the best summons in the entire game. The only thing that's annoying about them is they will sometimes pick up, other weapons, and their advantage is that they have a lot of marksman perks and that their bow has a fire enchant. So it can be kind of annoying. But Folgunthur's pretty straight. I think this is Folgunthur anyways. It's pretty straightforward. And as you can see, once you have a free way to heal yourself, you can just play so much sloppier. But then you almost die to traps, and then you gotta go heal. You know, the usual. The usual Gearland play. No, I don't know the answer to that puzzle either, in case you guys are wondering. But most of them are not that complicated in this game, so you can kind of just play with levers and buttons and stuff like that until eventually they open. my Draugr decided to get off too. He has the freeze perk for some reason, which is pretty annoying. I thought for sure I was dead here. But barely survived. So it just goes to show, even if you're a vampire, it's still, you can still die. You're not invincible. Yeah, there's something up with all of my traps that they don't have the soul gem there. So I think we're up to final room, but you do have to do this kind of like little mini boss fight. Or not boss fight, but this little mini, like... This room can be pretty challenging if you do Folgunthur early. It's definitely worth like popping some potions for this room. For that exact reason right there. That was a mistake not leaving him on one knee, by the way. It would have been better to kill the other guy. Because the reality is, no matter how much health you have, Draugr still hurt. So this fight is considerably harder with small tweaks, but even without it, it's challenging. But the biggest thing is if you have enough DPS to kill, I forgot which of the Galderson kids that this one is, Mikril. He has like 2,500 health in small tweaks, I think. But it's kind of like if you knock him down and do like 4 power attacks, you can still, because he's the only one who has to die, and then all of the and then all of his all the ones that pop out of the coffins instantly die. So either way, you can always blitz him down as long as you're not scared of his frost breath. So even with small tweaks, you can kind of pop a bunch of potions and still blitz him down if you're a two-handed character. But I'm not going to act like it's not considerably easier without small tweaks. It definitely is. I've considered carrying over some of the small tweaks changes that I do like, and some of them, and leaving out some that I don't. Like leaving out the Dragon Priest changes, but maybe, you know, carrying over some of the Galderson changes. I always thought that was a cool exit to the dungeon. I wish more of them did that, where you actually like open a coffin like you're a Draugr. It's kind of like how I feel this game would be interesting if there was like a third supernatural option, like where you could become a lich or something. I know there are mods, but there aren't any that are balanced for Requiem 3 tweaks. Ooh, my map gets choppy in this recording. Wow. Where is it? It's in the Reach, right? Yeah. I'm just noticing all of the cities that I haven't discovered. And I'm at the end of the playthrough at the time of redubbing this, and I still have never been to Morthal or Dawnstar. It's kind of funny. So unfortunately, we're going to have to make the walk of shame over to Solitude and jump on a carriage. I believe I take Mage Armor and TM because those are the clear standouts from Apprentice Alteration. What was I checking here? Oh, I was just seeing how much natural magic resist I had just from leveling Magicka. Because as soon as you go over 150 Magicka, you start gaining magic resist every level. Every level that you put into Magicka. This reminds me of in Red Dead 2 where you get back from the island and you're riding the horse in the dark and it's like foggy. One of the best video game narrative experiences with the Unshaken song. So good. Skyrim horse moment. I didn't see him sleeping there the first time I looked.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Going straight through, or did you want to stop? Climb and back, and we'll be off.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. I've been looking for you. There's a new lady in charge of the... Looks like that's it. Got to go.
You don't mind a piece of advice?
I still haven't adopted a child in 3 weeks, I don't think. I know you get basically if you like sleep in the same house, you get father's love or something like that. But for a vampire, it's almost always worth sleeping in a coffin because you get the 5% magic resist, which, you know, MR is MR. And as you can see, our stamina in the sun is not good. I don't remember if it just reduces your stamina or it also reduces your stamina regen, being in the sun as a vampire. But as usual, you spend most of the time as a stage 1, simply because stage 1 is honestly just better than all the other stages. I would argue stage 1 is better than stage 4, but, you know, it is what it is. Even if stage 4 still had its 10% spell power instead of 5% spell power, I still think stage 1 is better. Unless a spell was added or something like that that lets you, you know, temporarily resist the sun's effects. Otherwise, stage 1's just better because you can still use potions. You can still go out in the sun, and you still have like 80% of the stats that you had when you were stage 4. So you just don't have the movement speed and spell power. But yeah, this is Reachwater Rock. It's nice because it has a crap load of mushrooms. And I do fuck up here because I'm colorblind. So I thought this was white. So I thought this was ivory again. Because you have to have both the ivory and the emerald here. Or maybe I thought this was emerald again. I don't remember. But color blindness definitely got me here. Because I can't tell whether that stone is white or green. So we kind of have a retard moment here. But yeah, to those aspiring alchemists out there, it's always worth coming to. It's probably something I'm gonna do on my next alchemy character is come to Reachwater Rock just like right away because there's just so many goodies in here. Because it has both Blisterwort and Imp Stool, so those together make a pretty decent magnitude healing potion right off the bat. I think I was just looking up what you do here. Because I'm an idiot and I'm colorblind. How much longer do we have in this video? Oh, not like 9 minutes still. Okay. It turned out it was the emerald one. I could have sworn it was the ivory or that I was missing something. That's why I need the mod to automatically open claw doors. Saying there's even more mushrooms inside. And this is the one that takes ivory again. Yeah, and those timers are not good. And I still think Frost Breath does way too much damage. I think I end up burning my surpassing here, yeah. That was just getting hit by one Frost Breath, which is kind of crazy that it does that much. But luckily the Frost Breath one is really the only tough one in my opinion. I realize that you have to put the fragment down to start the fight, so I don't have access to it for this fight either. But the archer fight is also a good time to take a breather. redo your buffs, that kind of stuff. Because you can kind of just hide behind a pillar and they can't do anything to you. So as usual, my spectral archers are going to do most of the heavy lifting. Just gets nuked immediately. I mean, not quite, but... But it's kind of silly that, like, the mage one with his ice spells is nowhere near as scary as the melee one with his frost breath. But it is what it is. Very good accuracy. And that pretty much does it. This is another fight that's changed by small tweaks, but all it really does, and if I recall correctly, is just give them more health. And we finally have the Gauldur Amulet. Which, I mean, is overall one of the best necklaces in the game. It's definitely the best hybrid character necklace in the game. Because 50 health, magic, and stamina is really good. And plus it's the tier 2 of all of those. And we get another boss chest, so we're chilling. But yeah, also never forget to loot Gauldur's skeleton, because it always has a gigantic chunk of gold on it, usually at least 500. So it's basically like almost doing a bounty for free. How much time we got left in this one? Minute. I think I just level and stuff like that, but there's another chest over there to the right that I just realized that I didn't get, but that's okay. Yeah, see, there's even more mushrooms I missed. Alteration 50 and Conjuration 75, which are both big milestones. But I don't believe that it levels us, unfortunately. But our stats are looking pretty spicy. 500 health now, which is pretty crazy, especially at this level. And then yeah, the Gauldur Amulet is 40, 40, 40, and it's the level 2 of all of them. So, yep, that does it for this one. I don't remember what we end up doing in the next one, but yeah, but thanks for watching.